Hi everyone, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland. This is week 7 groceries of my $23 grocery budget challenge series. So the way this has been working is I am spending $23 a week on groceries. Anything that I don't consume that I have left over at the end of the week, I can carry forward into future weeks. I started with just a few preserves, plus honey and salt, pepper, parsley, oregano, just a few generic spices. And everything that I've accumulated so far in the pantry has been from my meager $23 budget. I do look to utilize coupons if I can. I do look for exclusive savings for store membership programs. So if you have a card and they say for your card, you get this at a discounted rate, I definitely look for those. And I look to use fast fuel coupons. So when I buy my gas, I get a coupon that I can then turn and spend at 2 different grocery stores that I shop at. And I look to use those as well. And I'm been very awesome with my budget until this week. And I had a big flub up. So this video is going to show 2 things. The day that I did the big flub up, I was actually editing the week 6 meals video. And I just was very flustered and I totally forgot to show all of the groceries that I've accumulated to date. So I'm going to do that first here, and then I'm going to show you the groceries that I purchased for week 7 and let you know that through a mistake that I made, my own mistake, I'm over $2.10. I was thinking that I was only going to be over 26 cents and I was going to deduct that from next week's budget. In my mind, I was thinking, okay, that'll work. Then next week's budget will just start at $22.74. But I totally forgot an item. I just went right out of my mind. I totally forgot that I had bought it. And when I was doing all my calculations, it wasn't in with them. And I bought it. And so that means that I'm $2.10 over. Take a look. I'm going to tell a little bit of a story when I do the grocery show, but I'm going to ask of you to vote. So there's 2 options that I can go with this. I can either just say mistakes happen. This was an off week. Everybody makes mistakes. Carry on with life and just carry on. Or I can absolutely deduct the $2.10 out of week 8's budget. I'm very curious how you guys feel about this. Even if you don't regularly leave comments, I'd love for you to at least chime in on this. So do we just carry on with life or do we deduct from next week's budget? Let me know what you think. When I published the week 6 meal video, I forgot to lay out all of my groceries so that you could all see how much I have left over after the end of 6 weeks. It's a lot. Normally, I remove everything off my counter and I pile everything off of the wall or against the wall. I can't do that today because we just did some caulking along the wall and I can't put anything near there. So I'm going to do it in a couple different sets. This is the stuff out of the fridge. We have milk left, and I never even opened the milk yet. Ketchup, mayo, carrots. This is leftover soup. Just the way that my shelves work in the fridge, the lid won't fit in there if I keep it in the pot, so I just use beeswax wrap to cover it. I've got onions, oat nog. There's not much left in this one, enough for 1 smoothie maybe. A dozen eggs, and there's 2 eggs left in the fridge that are not in a carton. And just for safety reasons for those little eggs, I'm leaving them in the fridge. I have yogurt, margarine, some grape tomatoes, a wrinkly green pepper, and some wrinkly zucchini, 3 lemons, 3 oranges, a third of a green pepper. I've got cheese slices, these kind of cheese slices, a half a thing of garlic. This is olives, 1 of the sub buns that I made. Broccoli slaw, bananas. This is the leftover Philly cheesesteak. Pink was mine. Blue was the Handsome Ones. This is leftover taco meat. Mushrooms. I've got part of one of the romaine lettuce. So it was a 3-pack. Part of one is left. All of the iceberg lettuce. And the 2 little packs of cookies that I got for Valentine's Day. Pantry items. Tomato soup, cream of mushroom soup, peanut butter, yeast, 2 unopened oat nog, 8 Kraft dinner, some all-purpose flour, but that is getting very low. Not for week 7, but I'm definitely going to have to look into flour for week 8. Sunflower oil, potatoes, just a few remnants of the last bag of potatoes, split peas, the remnants of the spices that I have left. I've got baking powder, baking soda, taco seasoning, cinnamon, nutmeg. There's sugar somewhere. This is a half a package of taco seasoning from the taco kit. Flakes of ham, beef bouillon. This is sauce from the taco kit. These are the soft tortillas. We have some macaroni and rice left over. And last, the freezer items. We've got chicken strips. I have 3 pork chops in here. This is just under a half a pound of ground beef. This is chicken breasts that are in 2 separate sections for 2 separate meals. A piece of pepperoni. This is a pork roast. Here I have pasta sauce pucks. This is chicken broth pucks, and those are milk pucks. I do that so that items that I have are easily usable for me in a recipe where I just need a little bit, so I don't have to defrost the whole thing, and also to save those items before they spoil. I have a little bit left of frozen strawberries, unopened bag of frozen peas, unopened bag of California blend, so broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, a very small amount left of winter vegetables, which is broccoli, cauliflower, some beans, some squash waffles, and in here are 2 egg breakfast bites. Pretty good when you consider it. I'm here at Bulk Barn and oats are on sale. Woo! I need to get a little more coconut. A few more little chocolate chips as well. I'll get this kind, same price. I almost couldn't find them way on the top shelf. They used to be way on the bottom shelf, but they're still $2.67. It's been a week since I got gas last time. I didn't get 50. This time I got 60 because guess what? They are sold out of regular, and I don't even know what mid-grade gas is called, but regular and the next one up, and I had to get Supreme because that's what they had left in stock. Anyways, I got $60. Well, not quite 60, $59 worth of gas, which gave me $2.45. But again, lucky day again, another dangler, someone left behind. I just don't understand why people, this is free money, people. Even if you don't shop at Sobeys, you could shop at Sobeys. You could. I just don't understand why people leave them behind. I came into Sobeys to get bacon and hot dogs. They were $2.49 and $1.99. But I see these bulk packages. I really, really want one of these. They're regular $13. The $4 off would bring it down to $9. I need to do some math. I think I'm really, really close. I know I could get it if I didn't get the bacon and the wieners. But if I got the wieners and this, I'm so close with those 2 fast fuel coupons. I got to do some calculations. I am walking around Sobeys thinking about what I am going to do. I've got the sausages in my hand. Ah. I want all the things. Of course, I want all the things, and that's a good buy, especially with the handsome one eating with me most of the time now. Okay, I'm still thinking. The handsome one has been helping me with my grocery shopping last week and this week. So we shopped at Giant Tiger, Sobeys, Superstore, Walmart, and the Bulk Barn this week. For anybody that's not familiar with my local grocery stores, Bulk Barn, Walmart, and Dollarama are all in the same parking lot directly across the road from Sobeys. And Superstore is about 1 to 2 minutes down the road, and just with a little roundabout. Giant Tiger is right there as well. So everything's pretty close. So we don't need to worry about the time or money and gas that we're spending going to different stores. It's just my time. So the handsome one did the Giant Tiger shop. They had some phenomenal sales in the flyer this week. They had baby spinach on for $3.97 in the flyer. But if you are a Giant Tiger member, which is literally just your phone number, you register your phone number, and you put that in, you got an additional $1 off. So that brought the spinach down to $2.97. And I am super stoked to have spinach. They had ground beef on sale, 650 grams or 0.650 kgs for $5.47. That was a great buy, and it was in stock, so that's awesome. They had pasta on sale for 77 cents. Primo pasta, 454 grams. We got spaghetti because I totally used all of the spaghetti last week, and fusilli. They also had cheese on sale for $3.97, and that is the best price that I've seen, just flyer price, in a long time. So I wanted to get some cheese. So he went with a list. He came home, as you can see. I've written here in red ink, $13.95. That's what the groceries came to, because he also got a calendar that was on clearance for $3.75. So that does not come out of my grocery budget. So $13.95 Giant Tiger. Okay, so that's what he did to me, for me. Then the next time that I was in town, I was buying something from Facebook Marketplace, and my GPS or Google Maps on the GPS in my vehicle took me to the wrong address. So I was a little bit flustered. I tried to use Google Maps on my phone. It took me to a different address, which also wasn't the right address. So it took me a lot longer. I get flustered when I don't know where I'm going. That all happened, and I finally got to the place where I was supposed to go, but it kind of set the tone for the rest of the evening. I went about, because I was getting this item, I'm already in town, I'm doing the rest of my grocery shopping. First thing I did, I went to Superstore, and I've kind of been thinking that we have enough onions left to make another French onion soup. We both really, really liked it. And when I made the French onion soup, I think that was in week 4 or 5. I used cremini mushrooms. So when I saw these marked down, I thought, oh, I just have to have those. $1.84, 50% off. Great price. I then went to Walmart. We have leftover taco from when we had Taco Tuesday, and so we were thinking that would be a good topping for some nachos. Walmart has the best price on nachos, regular price, $2.67. So I stopped there. Then I went to Bulk Barn, because these are stores. Boom, boom, boom. Superstore across the road to the parking lot. Walmart, same parking lot. Bulk Barn. So I got oatmeal, coconut, and chocolate chips. This may be, you may be remembering these ingredients from the protein balls that I made in week 5. And I really liked those. And I thought another great alternative for breakfasts for us. What I like the most about them is that they're already pre-made. Once I do the work once, it's just so fast, and I just grab them and go. Anyways, it was $1 even. I don't know where the receipt is, but it was $1 even which is unique because it's unusual to come to an even dollar value, but chocolate chips, coconut, and oatmeal. And then I went into Sobeys. And I was going into Sobeys to get, no, then I got gas. And so I got the gas, and that's where I got my own fast fuel coupon and the free fast fuel coupon that someone just left hanging at the pumps. So I was excited. So I was calculating in my mind that I had this extra money now in my budget. So I was going into Sobeys next after getting gas, and I was getting wieners and bacon, and I was thinking, I'm going to fully pay for these with my fast fuel coupons, and I'll still have money left to get something else. And then when I was in there, I saw those sausages, and I really wanted them. So I was thinking, can I afford the sausages? Can I afford the sausages in another item? What would I have to leave behind? What can I still get? And I was doing math in the store, adding all of the things that I had already purchased. I actually wrote this $13.95 on this receipt before I left the house and took a picture of it so that I could remember how far I was in my budget. I'm really conscientious about making sure that I don't go over. And what I had forgotten was that I bought the mushrooms. So in my mind, I was thinking, okay, if I buy the sausages and the hot dogs, I will be 26 cents over. I can live with that. I'll just deduct 26 cents off of the next week, week 8. It's fine. I do my purchase. I'm happy. I get home. The handsome one's helping me unload my items. I come in the house. We start putting the things away. And I took the mushrooms out of the bag, and my heart just dropped because I knew that I hadn't added them into my total. And I actually said, oh no, I'm over. The handsome one said, what do you mean you're over? And I said, I forgot. I forgot that I bought the mushrooms. Like, just tonight was chaotic, just kind of an off night. And then the excitement of seeing the sausages, and I just messed up, and people do it. And so now I need to know, what do you guys think that I should do about this? Again, I'm asking you to make a vote. Even if you don't regularly comment on the videos. Options are carry on with life. Sometimes people mess up, just move on. Or option 2, deduct the $2.10 from week 8's budget. Anyways, besides for the mess up, like, these are really awesome groceries. I'm pretty excited about this. I haven't had sausages on this challenge at all. And I used the second to last package of ground beef that I had when we made the tacos. So I only have just under half a pound left. Got spinach, nachos, cheese, all good things. I do have flour left so I can make buns for the hot dogs. Just a lot of really good groceries that I'm happy with. Just, I'm sad that I messed up. Okay, let me know what you think. 3 more things that I want to talk about. I'm adding in this item that I received as a gift for Christmas. One of the partners of one of the kids gave me this as a gift. She made it. It is a pulled pork seasoning, and I feel totally comfortable adding this in because she gave it to me as a Christmas present. I've had it since Christmas. I'm excited that I might be able to use this moving forward. And I was in the office the other day, saw a colleague that I hadn't seen in a long time. She said, I was thinking of you. I was in Sobeys the other day and I thought of you. And I went to the meat section just to see if there was any markdowns. And it made me think of some of the conversations that we've had before around frugalness. She gave me lots of tips when I was doing the $21 challenge the first time. This is like 2 years ago. And at that time, you can see the dates on here, June of 2022. And this one was December of 2021. I bought some seeds to sprout. And she started sprouting seeds as well. So having this conversation with her made me think about these things. I've had these for 2 years, both of them, 2 years. So I'm going to just try my hand at some sprouts. This is not going to give me a huge boost to my supplies. And like I said, these items I've had for a really long time. I just dug them out of the cupboard. So I'm going to try my hand at these. I'm going to try to sprout these tonight, and we'll follow along in this week's meals video and kind of see how they grow throughout a week. So I separated the sausages and the ground beef. The sausages I split into a pack of four, and I saved 4 out that we're going to have in a meal coming up soon. And then I have a pack of 2, perhaps for something like in a pasta kind of a dish. I also split the ground beef into 3. So it was 650 grams, which works out to approximately a pound and a half. So when I was weighing it out, I wanted to get 216 grams per package because that works out to approximately 650 grams. But you want to know how many grams I got? 637. So I was 13 grams short. And I thought, well, would that be like the blood and the drippings that would drip into that little pad on the bottom? But I shouldn't have 13 grams of blood dripping out of 650 grams of ground beef. And this was the second package on this challenge. So we're in week 7. So I bought a package maybe in week 3 that I did the same thing. I split it up into 3s, and I didn't make a comment on it then, but that one was also short as well. Interesting to know. I mean, it's still a good deal for what I got, but it's annoying to pay for 650 grams and get 637. So now, after seeing and hearing, you can understand why this week was quite a disappointment to me. Well, I guess the shopping was a disappointment to me because I made that huge mistake. What I should have done, I know better. I should go to Superstore and Sobeys first because that's typically where I guess get the best markdowns, and I absolutely should save the bulk barn to the very last shop because I can always in there just spend the pennies that I have left. Exactly. Like I can just keep fooling around with the measurements until it's exactly what I need. Just disappointing. I'm mad at myself for sure. And I am looking 100% for everybody's feedback on what I should do. So I really hope that you vote. Thanks so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for the rest of the week because we are going to have some phenomenal meals. I just need to know how I'm going to proceed with the budget for week 8.